Okay, first of all, chat, let me say something. Let me get something out there. If I go to this house, I'm bringing fridge and my cameraman, okay? I'm not walking in there alone, 100% not doing that.
Took an axe, gave her mother 40 whacks. When she saw what she
Pause.
had, the whacks.
What the fuck is that? That's the person's face after getting fucked up.
When she saw what she had done, gave her father 41.
So allegedly,
Gave her father 41. Like, she gave her father 41 blows to the fucking dome.
on August 4th, 1892, Lizzy Borden killed her stepmom with an axe.
We come into this world screaming, and most of us go out screaming.
The entire light disappeared, like just like a giant, like big object moved.
You're stronger than this thing is. It can't touch you unless you let it touch you.
Hold on, I'm gonna text my mom real quick because I need the concept. I'm gonna be like, yo, can we go to this haunted house? Hold up. Nah, I'm gonna text my dad. Yo, chat, my dad would say yeah. Higher vol. Hold up, I'll turn it up for you. Is that better? Is that better?
All signs point to Lizzy as the murderer.
Is that better for
A
y'all?
lot of people don't talk about the maid, Maggie.
There's a spiritual war going on 24/7 between good and evil.
All of us, when we least expect it, are gonna die.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today we are here with Katrina, Stas, and our new friend
Sam and
Amanda,
Colby are so tough, chat. I
who
love
is
watching them.
Actually, a medium.
Hey you guys, my name's Amanda Ray, and for
By the way, no one knows she actually did it.
those of you who don't know me,
She
I'm
100%
a
did it if
medium,
she was the only
which
one
means that
alive.
I can see and speak to people who have passed on. This has been something that I've been doing since before I was even really able to speak.
Yeah,
You
she's
can see and
gorgeous.
talk to dead
All of
people,
them.
which
All
is
three. Matter of fact,
fantastic
where's
because
everyone
tonight
from?
We're staying overnight at the most famous U.S. unsolved murder mystery house, the Lizzy Borden house.
Yeah.
We're about to go through the entire house and do it a whole tour and everything like that. But in order to do this whole video justice, you guys got to realize how insane this story is. I think the best place to start would be Lizzy Borden's
Unsolved is
grave.
fucking insane.
That's here.
A minute down the road.
All right, let's go.
Oak Grove Cemetery.
Closed from dusk till dawn. All right, guys, we are in the graveyard right now. Totally forgot that it was super late already and that there's like 1,000 graves in here.
Yo, if we go there, we gotta solve it.
And there's cops coming. Great.
Yeah, we have to find the entire Borden family.
I think this is it right there. Yeah, she was buried next to her sister, and then there's AJ
Yes,
Borden.
I
That's
will.
Angel
Hand me
Borden,
some
her
food as a
parent.
payment 'cause
Alice
I'm
was one of the
fat. Why would you say
sisters,
that?
And then there's Emma, and that's Lizzy's right there. We're about to go take a
Stop
tour of
bullying
the Lizzy
yourself.
Borden house, but before we do that, I'm just gonna give you the spark notes
I'm
really
gonna text
quick.
my dad.
Basically, there was a Christian girl named Lizzy Borden living in her house
She's
with
Christian,
her sister.
too?
She had a stepmom and her father, and all of the entire family did not get along whatsoever. However, the parents were super rich, so of course Lizzy was wondering where that inheritance would go to. Who's gonna get the money, pretty much.
So she was very scared that the stepmom would actually end up getting that inheritance and all the property and everything like that. So she knew she had to do something about that. So allegedly, on August 4th, 1892, Lizzy Borden waited until her dad left the house, went upstairs, and killed her stepmom with an axe. Axed her 19 times in a very brutal murder, and then waited for her dad to get back and did the same thing
What
to
the
him.
The only other person at the house during the time of the murders was a maid named Bridget Sullivan, but they called her Margaret or Maggie. But for some reason in trial, she stuck up for Lizzy, and they ended up both getting off scot-free and living the
It's
rest
in
of their
Fall
lives,
River? Yeah, we
not
gotta
having to go to jail
go.
No
whatsoever.
consequences at all. This is still an unsolved mystery to this day, but there is a lot of evidence that
Unsolved
shows
mystery.
why Lizzy Borden was in fact the person that killed her parents. And then what we're trying to figure out today is why would Maggie, the maid, lie on the stand and basically vouch for
Why am I
Lizzy in
orange?
these murders?
And more importantly, how did the cops not realize that it was Lizzy when honestly there was a lot of evidence where they could figure it out?
For example, a couple days before this happened, Lizzy told her friend that something was about to happen to her father, and she attempted to buy cyanide at a store.
There's another fact where literally it's rumored that Lizzy's dad killed killed her pigeons with a hatchet in her basement. And what murder weapon did Lizzy choose to murder them, quote unquote?
The hatchet.
Basically,
Fuck.
all signs point to Lizzy as the murderer, but a lot of people don't talk about the maid, Maggie. So hopefully we can talk to the dead, get some answers, and figure out why this place is so haunted. Amanda, do you think you could, like, talk to these people?
Well, I mean, the whole reason that I'm here is because a lot of YouTubers use equipment like
Mr.
dowsing
Sullivan has pet
rods,
pigeons.
things like that they say work. You guys took it one step further and found somebody who can actually communicate straight with the dead.
Oh,
so
God.
I'm super excited.
She came here on the trip
So
without knowing
bad.
anything. She specifically asked not to know the information, and when we first pulled up to do the intro, what did you see?
The woman came out to greet us. She called herself Margaret.
Oh!
So I asked you guys, I was like, do you guys know anything about a Margaret? Like, is that connected to this house? And you go, no. And then we're at dinner and we find out the maid, Bridget, went by Margaret or Maggie.
Maggie.
The maid, the one who took care of the house, she saw walk out of the house already. Like, again, blows my mind to actually see dead people, but
gotta close
that was
my
the first
door. I'm
thing she
freaking
saw
out. I'm
without
scared.
knowing any information about
I'm
it.
scared, Chad.
Did you feel
Fuck.
anything next to Lizzy's grave?
Everywhere I go, like grocery stores, doctor's offices, everyone living has dead people with them. Your loved ones are following you around. They're always with you. Graveyards, they're not sitting here waiting for you to come and visit their grave. They're out with their family members.
What the front? Yo.
Margaret's
hope
through
so.
that window. She
Wait,
just
what the-
walked-
what, this one?
LLA.
This purple one right here.
She's just staring at you?
No, she just walked that way. That would be rude. Staring's rude. She was standing there like she was waiting for us to come in.
What do they look like?
They're
Walk
like
away!
Living people.
Was it like
Come
a
on
blurry
in.
sort of thing, or it's like a
No,
script
it's like
so you
for
see?
a second I thought that she was a real person. Living
Walk
people
away
feel
from the
different than dead
fucking
people.
house,
Yeah.
bro. I
When
am
I
not
looked at her, I was
staying
like,
there if I
oh,
was you.
That's Margaret.
Alright, let's go in.
I think we're the top floor too. Here we go.
All right, chat. Look it. Let me show you something real quick. I texted my dad. I was like, "Yo, can you take me, Fridge, and the Marcus to the Lizzy Borden house to stream there? Like, do a tour. Like, it's a haunted building. The girl killed her whole family. You can book tours." He didn't respond that.
There's like knocking in the wall already.
I just heard that. I just heard that.
Already. Shit happens when you bring people like me here. It's like a lighthouse.
That's the room of one of the murders right there.
This is Lizzie's room.
That's where she killed her.
Lizzy's room?
This is Lizzie's room. Is this
That's where she killed the
room?
fucking dad, I think.
That's where we're about to go right now, upstairs.
Somebody used to, like, rooms were switched.
So we're going up to the attic right now.
Which is apparently the most haunted place.
And
You're the Marcus. You're the
also
cameraman, so you don't get
Maggie's
killed. You don't get hurt.
Actually?
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
Pressure. There's a lot of regret in this room. That's the woman that I saw coming into the house that stepped outside.
That's Maggie,
Maggie.
who literally lied on the court stand to protect Lizzy, aka guilt.
I would like to keep going, but I can tell you Lizzie did not kill her parents.
Whoa, that is a big
that's crazy.
accusation. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So who killed the?
So this is the official tour.
Maggie did it. The fucking maid did it. The maid killed her parents.
This is the official tour.
Yeah, okay.
Before we start, Jack, can you give a little introduction who you are?
I'm Jack Sheridan. Been here this 4th of July will be 11 years. I need a volunteer.
Wanna do it?
Yeah.
Shaw.
Okay.
Shaw.
Act like you're making the bed and do a good job. Don't disappoint us. Abby was up here making this bed, and they did have a housekeeper, Bridget Sullivan. They called her Maggie. They didn't actually trust Maggie enough to let her up into the 2nd floor. You're supposed to be making the bed. See, you're disappointed
I'm not
me
getting
already.
paid enough.
Come on, Amanda, let's go.
Maggie isn't allowed in the 2nd floor, so this left bed making to the Borden women. Whoever kills Abby is gonna come up that front flight of stairs. There's no defensive wounds on her body whatsoever, which would lead us to believe she probably recognized her killer. She took 18 to 20
Yeah, I don't know what
blows
they're making
to
the girls
her
look
head,
bad, I don't
so
know.
her killer was
I don't know what this one,
undoubtedly
chat.
angry.
Do you know what object was used for the murder?
More than likely an axe. They never proved it to be the weapon used. Why don't you come down here, Mrs. Borden? That first blow would have entered the side of her head.
Oh,
and
they're
would
like
have
cosplaying
spun
her
around
as
so
Mrs.
she's
Borden.
facing the wall. Then she probably fell to her knees. That was one blow, so we'll have another 17, 18 to go. She goes down like Joe Frazier and lights out for her. She would be there for 60 to 90 minutes before Andrew returned and would die a similar fate. You were lovely, thank you very much.
Yeah, woo!
You can see her head is just demolished there. We were talking about John Wall. You
Yeah, woo!
can see her head is just demolished.
Oh my god, chat. They have a picture of her head spewing blood onto the fucking ground.
Demolished there. We're talking about John Morse on the wall. It kind of looks like the love child of Will Ferrell and Abe Lincoln. Right?
No, but
Abe Lincoln, that's
Yeah. He showed up here August 3rd, and he spent the night before the murder in this room. He agreed to meet Andrew back here later in the day. On his way back, he took a trolley. On that brief trolley ride here, he did commit to memory the name of the 2 horses pulling the trolley and the name of all 6 passengers.
that is a nice looking
That's what
cheetah
you
shot, I
do when you
can't
get
lie.
in the form of mass transit. You remember the name of 6 strangers and a couple horses, right? Does that make sense?
That's random.
He gets off the trolley in front of the house here, and he sees police everywhere, going in and out both the front and back door. You think he would have said, "My dear niece Lizzie, what happened? Is she okay?" He doesn't. He just kind of comes up the side of the house here, goes to a pear tree, pulls a few pears down, and begins eating them until the Fall River police approach him, ask him who he is, what he's doing here. However, there is about 90 minutes of this man's day that we just couldn't verify his whereabouts. Wasn't a big fan of Andrew. He felt his nieces should have
Andrew
been
Borden,
married
murdered,
off,
dead.
have children. They should be enjoying electricity. Andrew wouldn't put electricity in the house. Andrew was a very wealthy man. In today's money, it'd be worth over $3 million. Lizzie's room was right through here.
Damn,
catch
okay, you
everybody
got
up really
bread
quick,
then.
you said you saw a couple people before we even started filming this video. One was Maggie, Bridget Sullivan, but another
Maggie,
one.
step forward. So I was in the shower this morning. There was a woman in the bathroom with me. Her name was Addie. I don't want to do any research, so I was asking you, who's Addie? Like, what does this mean for the case? It's Abby.
Abby.
You told me, and Abby was the stepmother. Here's the part where I don't understand. She told me that she ran. Also, before I ever came in the house and you guys came back, I was like, who's Margaret? Margaret said money wasn't worth it.
Money wasn't worth it, so she's guilty.
So now I'm wondering, because later you guys told me that she lied on the stand. I believe the uncle killed him.
John Morris.
John Morris. I also wrote down more this morning.
Before she knew anything.
She didn't know
at
any
all.
names.
And so far, John Morris, the uncle, was very suspicious. She doesn't believe that Lizzie killed her parents, and then also saying that Margaret feels super guilty, and that the money that she might have been paid off to
Wasn't
lie on the
worth
stand wasn't worth it.
But I
You felt
believe-
regret.
If she can talk to the spirits, bro, they can tell her who did it. If she can lie, if she can listen to them, if she can listen to the fucking people, chat. If she can talk to spirits, they can tell her who did it. Really, realistically, okay.
As soon as you went upstairs.
That's literally what, and I didn't know it was Margaret's.
Text
parents.
me the idea,
Yeah,
Fridge.
So
Oh my God.
that's like why I believe that I'm kind of on the right track, and especially with more coming through. Morse. Sorry, I'm gonna say more because that's what I heard the first time, so that's what's stuck in my head. So if I say more, it's John Morse, the uncle.
Yeah,
John
put it
Morris
in the
is the killer.
Discord where you guys
No
are in
doubt.
it anyway.
And okay, here's the other thing that I've been waiting to ask him. I told you to literally write down what in the other room. Butcher knife. More butcher knife. I just can't shake this butcher knife thing out of my head.
Lizzie's bedroom.
You were right. She literally called it that this was Lizzie's bedroom without knowing.
This was Emma's bedroom. It's more like they had one big room they shared. When they were younger, they were kind of flip-flop.
Like rooms were switched.
What the fuck, Fridge?
What's crazy is
What the hell?
the murderer
What
was
idea is
said
that?
to come up this staircase. You can literally see the dead body from the stairs. Like they could just look in and just already know that somebody was dead.
Meaning, anyone were to come up these stairs during the murder happening, they would have seen it.
Somebody's lying.
Somebody's lying.
This
It's
is
the
room where
fucking
Lizzie was
Margaret
actually
bitch
arrested.
is lying.
Look up there on the wall. See a picture of Lizzie's jury. They're all male. They're all Caucasian. Women weren't allowed to sit in juries then. Women were treated awfully. Actually, I'm fairly certain if I were a woman in the 19th century that I would have killed every man I met.
I already want to do that. That's good.
Yeah. Can't blame you at all. I just hope I'm not one of them. But at any event, her jury, they sat for that photograph, framed it, and all 12 of them signed the back of it and gave it to her as a gift.
What?
Yeah, that really says a lot, doesn't it?
Why do you think they would have done that?
I don't know. I think it was Don't Forget Us, maybe.
We did you a favor
Like
type of thing?
UOS?
Yeah, there was some racial animosity in this trial. Lizzie was an English Protestant woman. 11 of her jurors were English Protestant. The police that arrested her were Irish Catholic. History of the Irish and the English is
Brutal.
It was certainly an issue in the case. When you had a gathering,
So they can play music then.
sing, someone
So they can play music because they had the
would
fucking
play a
piano.
piano. It was rather pleasant, but you can see the name of the song. You can't chop up your papa in Massachusetts.
You can't chop
and
your
it's
papa
a
up
real
in
song.
Massachusetts.
No way.
And yeah, absolutely. Dining room is right through here.
Why do they have-
Abby's head? They removed her hair.
Oh my god.
They counted 18 to 20 blows. I mean, that's not a random act of violence.
No
you know.
way.
That's Andrew. They kind of focus on that with your eyes for a minute to really make sense of it, but you can see the coach. Let's go out there and we talk about Andrew's death a little bit.
She's sitting
It's
right
here,
there.
right? Yeah, yeah. You want to hold that axe up?
If I'm gonna be real with you, I feel like it wouldn't hurt because you're just dead immediately. You're taking fucking blows to the skull with an axe. You're dead. You're done. You're cooked. You're toasted. You're fried. You're boiled.
Hold it right above her head.
Okay.
Now
Slowly.
with one hand, just bring it down. It's not real. Do it like you mean it. Yeah, there you go. But that's gonna pull.
She's so
blood,
bad, yo.
brain,
She's so cute.
bone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a hot mess, right? You guys want to go up to the third floor?
Sure.
No, the
Alright,
axe
let's do
isn't
it.
real.
Dude,
The
I don't know
axe.
about you, but every single person sounds fishy as hell. Bridget Sullivan, Maggie is doing the windows while this all happens and the doors are magically locked. Lizzie apparently just couldn't hear anything, like couldn't hear any murders happening. It's like everybody has something, a part of this story that we've heard that just doesn't add up.
The uncle sounds suspicious. Definitely Bridget Sullivan would have known this would happen. No wonder it got acquitted because there's so many stories. Also, Bridget and Liz.
But we know since Lizzie and Margaret didn't die, it was either one of them that did it, right?
He obviously, from what he said, took a very, very long time to actually report this to the police.
And why did it take the cops so long to show us?
2 days for them to actually go in and like investigate everything.
Does that mean the bodies were left here for that long?
I think they got the bodies like that day, but like they didn't do a whole investigation until the 6th.
It makes no sense to me, man.
That's fair.
We are in the attic, which looks.
So I
nothing
just
like
don't think
this
it was
when the
Cody that did
Bordens
it.
lived here. That was Bridget Sullivan's room. With that door closed, you can imagine how cold it got in the winters and how hot it got in the summers. I'm just gonna have a seat because
I didn't do it.
I'm old and overweight.
During the trial, Maggie stood up for.
Yeah,
Lizzie?
she testified to Lizzie's innocence. 10 years later, she is discovered in the great state of Montana. She bought a ranch. She bought a ranch and filled it up with horses. This woman is an Irish immigrant, a housekeeper by trade who can't even read. Where did she get that money?
Bridget Sullivan, Maggie, was
Maggie killed the family, took the money, bought a ranch, bought horses.
paid off. There was a lot of money involved with this Borden family, obviously. Biggest culprits right now are John Morse, Lizzy Borden, and or Bridget Sullivan, Maggie herself, because she felt so like regretful and was like lied and always changed her stories like on the stands and on the trials. Like everybody is here is agreeing that she was probably paid off. It doesn't make any sense. And again, she was around the house like when these happened. Like, there's so many things that is like, she knew that they were gonna die that night.
What is this? The kids' room, you said?
Call it the kids' room, yeah. People flee this house in the middle of the night, which actually happens a lot.
No.
Have you ever heard any stories? Like,
Oh,
do they tell
you know,
you?
from being touched, having blankets ripped off of them.
Oh my God.
Experience. This room and the room Abby was murdered in, that really seem
Left
to be
hand.
the
No,
rooms
right hand.
that send people packing late at night.
That's great.
So is your room, Cat?
No, I'm not sleeping in this room.
This is where everybody seems to think.
Chat, do we sleep there? Do we sleep in the house? Overnight stream? Sleep stream in the fucking Lizzy Borden house? Oh my god. Chat, overnight sleep stream Lizzy Borden.
Those children are residing, whether it's children jumping on a bed or pulling someone's blankets off or playing with toys in the middle of the night. You feel your bed moving at night. I mean,
That's great.
yeah.
I don't want to be laying here and then feel like somebody
Oh, right.
brush
You
up.
have
You know what I mean?
They
That
were
would freak
people
me
at
out.
one point.
There's nothing wrong with being dead. All of us, when we least expect it, are gonna die. We come into this world screaming, and most of us go out screaming. right? Death isn't easy.
Okay.
That's a
That's
good way
a
to put it.
crazy quote.
This
right
is
there.
morbid.
On that happy note, should we continue our tour?
Do you think Abby went out screaming too?
Abby lost consciousness immediately. The
See,
brain
that's
was destroyed.
See, she didn't scream. She was in no pain when she died, so.
Predicted everything. That was just sad.
Okay, so Jack, our guy, just talked to us about this room, which is one of the most haunted and crazy rooms. A lot of people run out of this room screaming at night and can't stay the night because of this room. It's because the Bordens apparently had like cousins. All the kid cousins were murdered by the parents. This is one of the rooms that we have rented out. And
What fucked up family is this? Everyone in the family is a fucking murderer. The kids murdered. The family murdered. Like, bro, everyone's dying.
we get to stay in, and he literally said, like, yeah, it's the most crazy.
Why does all the Borden family like have murders in their like history?
Like so many Borden people. I thought it was just like the one thing. So many people have like murder in their history. Guys, we're going to the basement.
Wait, what?
Fun with the demon? Should have said have fun with the demon. A lot of guests do not actually get to come down here.
Weird
And
ass.
this is where the murder weapon was stowed.
This is a cistern. This is a lot like the cistern that that woman next door drowned her children in, right?
Oh.
If you look up there, you'll see that pipe with those gruesome stains coming out of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
disgusting.
right. That's 19th century rainwater. If you hold your camera up, right, and you take a picture with the flash on, sometimes people will see a face on the wall looking back at them.
Nose,
wait.
mouth.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it does.
Totally.
Let's see that. It was not.
It surprises me
Lizzy.
that they would.
It was not Lizzie, it was Margaret, Maggie, whatever the fucking Bridget name is.
Weapon in the house still. But the blade was found there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was found here.
That's what's so odd to me.
Yo, what's up, Kekun? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you here, Brody.
Time was of an issue. Lizzie's best friend, Alice Russell, walks into the kitchen and she sees Emma standing in the kitchen and she sees Lizzie go into the closet there. Lizzie pulls out
What
a blue
link?
dress that has dark
Yo, mods, check that link for me real quick and see what that is.
stains on it. She says, I am never wearing this again. And Emma says, yeah, just get rid of it. So she puts it in the stove and burns it. Alice sees this and her first reaction is pretty much OMG. She goes to the police and proceeds to throw Lizzie under the bus.
So dark
Stitches
stains.
get stitches, right?
big blood stain on her
Lizzie's
dress.
obviously never talking to this witch again.
Where was the fire? Super importante. That was when I came into your guys' room at 1:30 to check out. I read you my notes and I said, where was the fire in the Lizzy Borden house? That's very important.
Fast forward to the trial. The woman who made the dress, she says that Lizzie was wearing the dress in question the day Andrew had the house painted dark green. After the trial, she did buy that seamstress.
It was a
house.
random
It was
British
nice,
thing
right?
or whatever,
People just
brother.
buy you a house.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Not a
sure.
bribe at all.
Weird.
A lot of people feel really, really frightened here, and I did have one instance. I was up in Bridget Sullivan's room, and I had a larger tour, and I heard like laughter from like a little guy, you know, boy, girl, you couldn't tell, must have been age 5 or under.
British
I did
thing?
my
Why would
tour
he
in
put
this
it-
room, took a look at my
She is
car,
not
and
fine shit. Chat, she is the one that was like, good luck with the demon. She is
okay,
weird shit.
No youngsters in here. And so that was the only experience I had that I can't entirely rationalize.
And you guys have just like a real hatchet here for any specific reason,
Oh, yeah,
or?
we do. I brought that.
Yeah, just
I
random.
was just wondering. That's it.
Well, pick it back up. That's what I want everybody to do.
Imagine, hear me out, chat. We go over there for a sleep stream. We're sleeping and we get murdered by the axe, just like the real thing. Just as a prank, though. What is wrong with you guys, bro? Like, what is the reasoning? Like, what do you get from it?
I want you to pick it up, feel the weight of it,
Yeah.
and see how
Freaking
easy
packet.
it would be, you know, to inflict that type of damage.
5-year-old could
Heard
kill someone with it.
So many people tell me that women just aren't strong enough to inflict that kind of damage. I'm like,
You wanna try it?
when you pick it up, you can see just how easy it would be to just pulverize someone's skull with that.
Why do you think Maggie would have lied on the stand for Lizzy other than just the money? Or do you think that's
Is that
one?
enough?
That's it.
Is that
Yeah.
the main reason?
The money, bro. What I'm saying is, I don't think that it was Lizzy or Izzy, whatever the girl's name is. I still truly believe in my heart that it was Maggie, chat. But I'm saying, bro, like, Maggie 100% did it. Why would she stand up for her? She got the fucking money she needed and she moved to fucking Irish Hills or something.
I mean, what's the #1 motivating factor for murder in every first world nation dating back to the Roman Empire?
Money.
Money. She a Capricorn? I'm just kidding.
Cool. I think we're gonna start this investigation then.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
appreciate it.
This whole house.
My pleasure.
Yeah. I'm gonna come in closer to Colby again.
No, he kind of smells. No, I'm just kidding. I was looking at something.
What are you looking at? Are the kids over here?
There's one that sits behind the chest. That's the little boy. So the reason I wanted to come in here is because who doesn't prefer children to adults? They're just much kinder.
Pause.
More pure souls. These kids, they've never known love. They've never known kindness. They've never had friends. I'm not going to talk to you guys. I'm going to talk to the kids directly. I want you guys to know that we're friends. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to bother you. We're just here to communicate with you. You have all of these toys in this room. This is one of our own toys, so feel free to mess with it. I brought you in the doll from the other room, the bear that you wanted. We might walk around the room. If I see you in a specific corner, like you guys are sitting in the chair over there, you don't have to come out from behind the chest until you feel that you want to. We're here with love and light. We hope that you feel the same thing.
Yeah, I use toys. No, I think it was just gravity.
You make them a little bit nervous.
I do?
Yeah, you
Is it
do.
because of my dashing good look?
It's all your cats, dude.
I know that your mom didn't treat you the best, but I can see that you take good care of your sister. We're looking out for each other. We want to be here for each other. We want to be here with you. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, what was that?
Just a little knocks. They often knock. They'll do little taps. I'm gonna put it back under because I know you're under there. Please don't freak out or be scared. None of this is harmful. None of it's gonna hurt you. 1.4, 1.8. This is harmful. None of it's gonna hurt you. 1.4. Bro, you can't go all the way back. My arms are not that long. He loves this teddy bear that I brought in. It keeps going up to like the 1 point somethings. That's staying at 0.2. He's standing up behind it. You see it shoot up to 1.2.
Oh my god, wait, she actually might be seeing fucking spirits.
When I put it up.
Do you think he'll wants to play with the ball? Like if Colby knows it?
Colby's gonna roll the ball to you. Gently. Not so it goes under.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it gently. Ready? Here we go. Whoop! Yahoo!
It went up to 0.7 when it passed through.
Wow.
Can you send it back?
Oh my god!
What?
Ball's moving. The ball's just moved.
Did you see that?
No?
No shot.
Try sending it back again?
No shot, chat.
You need to get the ball.
Okay, fuck, dude. I didn't know.
0.9, 1.5.
Wait, ask him to move it again. He likes you.
Okay.
Eliza, are you able to hit the ball back to our friend Colby?
You got it, Eliza.
Kind of like a game. He's all nervous. You guys are putting so much.
Oh,
you
you
did.
did-
Oh,
Eliza,
yeah.
you did so good.
With this game.
All right, Eliza, send it back.
Eliza, can you send it back to me?
Are any of them like talking to you, or is it more like you're just asking questions?
No, he's nervous. I'm talking to him. He does sometimes. Like he pointed to Kat when I was gonna pass it to Colby.
He doesn't like it.
Can you send it back to me?
Went up to the 80s.
Feet. Chat, feet. Oh my god, I'm so weird. Oh my god, I'm so weird.
He's under the bed. Eliza, 105, 123, 133.
E-dot, bro, I'm not muted. We're reacting to the scary haunted house video.
120.
Welcome back, though.
109,
Welcome back, though.
138. I'm gonna bring it out and it's gonna calm down because he's not under there.
Wow, that's crazy.
Crazy. Oh my god.
What do you think about that, dude?
I have no
He's
idea
still
what
under
to
there. I
say.
can see. Alright, Eliza, we're gonna do it one more time just because people are skeptical and we know that you're there. So with my energy, like if this is what it's picking up on is me, I don't go above 26, 27. Hundreds. Bringing it back out.
E-dot, you can hear me, buddy. I know you can, cause I can see it on the
Nothing but
OBS.
20s with me. Well, Eliza, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for playing with us.
I don't know if it was like a specific spot underneath this, like that was just like slightly scented. That definitely moved like a foot or two.
Right when I
Underneath
said, Eliza,
there.
can you send it back?
Yeah, boom.
That's when it went back.
Yeah.
It stopped. Like, it was stopped for like 10 seconds.
That's
Yeah.
the thing, is like it didn't go and then roll back. It stopped and then rolled the other direction.
I'm
Also,
doing
it
good,
went
E-dot. How you
that
doing?
way.
How you doing? Welcome
And
back
then
to the
back.
stream.
So like, it didn't go like this way, which is where I feel like it's slanted. I think
Yeah,
it went,
true.
Like, the opposite direction. This is where his head was beaten.
Yeah.
Let me take it away.
Oh my god!
That's sick. Oh my god.
It's going all the way up to 8.5. Can't see it on camera.
That's like right where he laid.
That's where his head was, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I stopped there.
Oh, 90s?
Why would it be doing that?
Okay, I see you.
Oh, he
Nice.
was-
That's why I'm following him.
Is the fucking guy crawling on the ceiling? What?
Holy shit! Wait, where's he going? Where's he trying to go?
Away from me.
What the fuck?
Dude, what?
Why is he up there?
Because he hates me.
He
Doesn't
hates
like you? He hates that I can see him. Want to see it get worse?
It's
Yeah.
going down now that you've been up
Oh,
there. for
don't
so
worry.
Oh my god. Next to me.
Zero. It says zero.
Watch
No
this.
energy.
So is he here anymore though?
No, he's getting as far away from me as he possibly can.
Oh, it's way less.
Way
yeah.
less.
And
Like
one
30.
last time.
It was 70 right there.
Why is he up there though? Why is he in the room?
Because I don't think he can leave this room.
Oh.
Oh my god. Not here to like prove anything.
Is
or
he fucking
debunk
crawling
anything.
on the
We're
walls
just,
like Spider-Man? What is he
capturing
doing here?
Our own experiences. So if
Yeah.
you guys
Omei
have any
5, chat.
opinions-
Omei 5.
Explanations on why it would only do this in certain places.
So
right
what's
now,
over
he's
here?
over here, behind you. So here, let me put it on you. Let me put it on you.
He's inside of
So
you.
that's your energy. His energy starts levitating. Just went up to 127.
If we don't know if the equipment really does anything, we just do this the old-fashioned way. Call out, see if we can communicate in any way.
Let's try it.
He's obviously here. Why not try to talk to him?
So this is exactly the spot where he got hacked by who knows what, but
Someone in his family.
Mr. Andrew Borden, if there's absolutely anything you'd love to tell us, we just want to capture your message and show
He
it to
looks
the world.
faded,
So
low
if there's
key.
Anything you want to tell us?
Chat, look at the pictures.
And,
Look at the pictures on the floor. GG's.
no.
GG's in the chat. GG's. Bro, she's so pretty. Oh my gosh.
Does anyone
Bro,
have their
we're not
phone
gay.
on them? Will you look up if there was? I know that none of them were killed by poison.
oh my god, yeah, there's a rumor where the parents thought that Lizzie tried to poison them.
So the first thing I wrote down was he knew them, and like now that I'm saying that out loud, I realize that them is a plural.
So it was a plan.
And then the second thing was poison, and he said something more before that, but I wasn't able to make out what came before poison.
It says before the murders, the entire house had fallen ill. Spoiled mutton was the official cause, but Abby suspected that they had all been poisoned. Can you give us some sort of sign if you were poisoned?
No,
Make
they did
some
not
sort
have
of noise?
pronouns back then. It was he, him. I mean, he, she.
You guys are gonna so choked up in here.
Really?
Why?
I don't know. I'm getting like a really lump in my throat. When I communicate with spirits, if I'm not able to hear them directly, sometimes they make me feel how they felt when they died, which is, to be honest, the worst part about what I do. I've come across a man who had metal go through his skull, and I had the most splitting headache. But that's something that spirits do, whether or not you can see and speak to them directly, to let you know their story.
Mr. Borden, we know you took Lizzie's pigeons and killed them with a hatchet. What was that all about?
It's because they were vermin.
Vermin?
Vermin, wild animals that are harmful or that carry diseases like rodents, like pests.
Andrew's the reason
Dude,
that
what
you
the
stay
fuck?
Here.
Chat, are you guys sure you guys want to see me go there?
We're gonna leave you alone. So if there's any last things you want to tell us, anything you want to tell the world, anything you want to get off your chest about the case and or about your life, now is your last and final chance
Shit.
for us.
Let's see what my dad replied.
I feel like he doesn't like us very much. What's this? Leave?
Leave.
Yeah.
Was that it? That was the last
No,
thing you
my dad
said?
did
You
not
just wanted
reply,
us to
chat.
leave?
Not yet.
And like I kind of ignored it because it was like, he goes, leave.
Obviously you saw that we went upstairs, we explored and did a little seance thing with the kids upstairs, and then we tried to ask some questions to Mr. Andrew Borden here, but he told us to leave, get out. Kat kind of felt sick in here, so I think we're gonna move on and try to find Miss Margaret.
Elvid. Ida, we're thinking about going there. Me and my little crew going to that house and streaming there. Should we?
It's Maggie herself, because I think she's the one that wants to reach out the most here because she feels the most regret.
She's in the dining room where the light just turned on.
The light just turned on?
The light just turned up.
Just turned on.
Maggie, we're coming in if you want to talk. Is she in here with us right now?
Yeah.
Can you see her?
No, right now I can just feel her. Will you please come sit down in front of the ironing board with us? We'd love to have a conversation, sit down and talk to you. We know that you don't get to tell your story now, so if you want to share with us, now is your opportunity. Make it go
You think it's
up
fakey though?
for
Really?
yes and down for no. I'm hoping that you can get it above 5 for us, but we'll see what you're capable of. I think the question that everyone wants to know, so I'm hitting with a hard one to begin, is did you have any involvement or knowledge in the
Damn.
death
Okay.
of
That's a
Andrew
new view.
and Abby? I always wanted to say Addie, even though
Oh my
I
god,
know
chat.
it's not
Yo,
right.
I'm gonna need to buy ghost equipment. I'm gonna need ghost equipment to go there.
But
Should
you
I
gotta
buy
turn
some?
this light on in here. You
Off
make
Temu?
some sort of noise.
Anything you want to tell us, or if you want to show yourself, please give us any sound.
Bring
or
the huzz?
sign. Use this device.
Should I bring the huzz? Oh my gosh.
Show yourself.
Is there anybody in here that wants to talk to us?
There's something else in here right now.
Do you know what it is?
It's not a person.
What's that supposed to mean?
Is that a bad thing?
It's not a good thing. Every spirit in the house is scared. The children.
Where'd this come from?
This came through like when we came in here. And now that's what I'm wondering, if it wasn't Margaret who turned on the light, it was something else that wanted us to come in and sit down. The thing that makes me nervous about it is how all the other spirits are reacting to it. This is the first time the
Oh,
entire
shit.
time we've been here this is stated 0.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
Do you guys realize that?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Well, is there anything out there that wants to talk to
Don't.
us?
Don't ask. Everything in the house right now is done. Like,
So there's like, yo, either. So how do they even communicate with the spirit? The girl doesn't tell us to the rest of the group. Too quick for y'all, bro. So basically, she's like, she can see spirits and talk to spirits. It's like, I don't know how that works though. I couldn't imagine being able to do that. I feel like that's just scary as fuck, honestly.
Done?
except for this thing. We should stop.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, we're done.
Is it that bad?
It's pretty bad.
Like in this room?
She has
now, or
wall
like
hack.
just
She's
in-
fucking
for the night
aimbot.
time?
You know, chat.
I think we should stop.
What's it saying? Can you tell us anything?
Like, I've talked to you guys about how there are things that come through who can physically touch us. This thing can physically touch us. Like, this is the shit that we don't mess with. This is the shit that you don't acknowledge.
Oh,
Don't
fuck.
talk to it. Don't act like it's there.
Can you describe what it looks like?
Fuck.
I'm gonna describe tomorrow what it looks like, but we're not talking about it right now.
What'd you write down?
What the fuck? Oh my god. The camera battery.
That was fully charged. It said forget God, you're on your own.
Oh my god, no, I have crossed on.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I have power over this thing. It has no power over us. Don't be scared. You're stronger than this thing is. It can't touch you unless you let it touch you.
I just got really lightheaded. That's great.
My
You
bad.
mean
You
so
know what? It's time. Time for what? Oh, they gotta go.
out.
Go, walk through it.
Out.
What the fuck?
He ran up to Abby's room.
That's where it ran. I didn't even think about this being out of your room, but it left.
It's gone now?
It's gone. It's out.
Why would it just come up here and then leave?
So it was in the dining room and then it just ran up the stairs and then dipped out the windows, or?
I like chased it.
Oh.
That's what I mean when like I say that you can't let these things fuck with you. Like
No, Ida, let me explain to you what this story is. So, basically this girl, it's like a building next to where I live. This girl murdered her entire family there, and they still haven't figured out the entire case yet. Like it happened like way back then, like the 19th century. She murdered her entire family and all that, and then you got haunted and all that shit. Like I can go over there right now if I wanted to and book a tour. I'm thinking about doing it for a stream.
we are the ones in power. Another question people ask me a lot is if I have physical reactions to when spirits come around.
Mm-hmm.
My heart rate normally sits around like 50. Right now it's at 102.
102. Oh shit.
Oh, she can die.
Lightheaded.
Are you comfortable to describe it now that's gone?
I was standing in the corner, up in a corner. Do you remember how I was getting up into the corner?
I don't wanna
with,
be by the door.
Its limbs are long, has no hands or fingers. Like, it's just sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Its face is completely distorted. Its neck is long, and it sits up in the corner of rooms or down low where you can see it, kind of just up against the wall, and its head was tilted like this, watching all of us.
Holy shit. Like a almost Slenderman sort of like creature.
Yeah.
That gives
I guess, yes,
Yeah.
someone not as tall.
Oh my
Said
god.
forget God. Said there's nothing, you're on your own. There's always a spiritual war going on. Like no matter what religion you believe. Buddhists, Muslims, Christians, Catholics, Jews. There is a spiritual war going on 24/7 between good and evil. Sometimes the evil kicks ass. Sometimes you gotta kick it back.
Are there any other like spirits here now? Like I know they like went
Just
away
take holy
after
water
that,
and throw
but-
it around the
They
room.
haven't come back yet. I know they will because this is like where they reside. This is their home. I know that that thing doesn't stay here. I know it was here because of what we were doing, and not that we invited anything in, but that's what I mean, where even if you're not doing a seance, even if you're not playing with Ouija boards, things can come in and affect you, and that's why you need someone who's able to tell the difference between good and bad.
Kind of sounds exactly like our Queen Mary experience. They
I-
want you to believe there's no God.
Like I said, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because God is like as powerful as like we are.
You touch that?
No, I had my hand here the entire time. Bruh.
That just went off.
That just went fuck off.
Did it die?
It
It
might have, but I wasn't.
Sure than not.
This camera is brand new. It should have a better battery life.
Yeah.
I've gone through 3 batteries.
You know one place we haven't explored yet? Lizzy Borden's house after she got free.
Maplecroft.
What if we go and explore that real quick? Wait for the spirits to get back and comfortable now that the evil.
There's
thing
a
is
house-
gone,
there's-
and
they
then
had
come
another
back and
house?
see if we can talk to Maggie one more time.
Most spirits don't want to come back to a bad time in their life. So Lizzy Borden, knowing that this house was basically a prison for her, obviously wouldn't be here. We haven't gotten in contact with her, and she lives right up the road.
I don't think she was rich. I think she was adopted. I think she was probably adopted.
So weird how she lives so close to where she murdered her parents.
Yeah, why would you want to stay here?
like 4-minute drive, and we're about to get up to her newest house. Like, why would you want to live here?
She did murder them for money, you know what I mean? So how close
Yeah.
could they have been? Pretty much she got her goal and she got to move to the part of town that she wanted to live in.
If the entire town ostracized you and thought you were like a horrible person for it,
Why would you stay in
why would you want to stay?
And wouldn't you be kind of traumatized to know that you committed a murder right literal 1 mile away, where you're like living the rest of your life?
You're just psycho.
Definitely looks a little bit nicer than the other estate. I'm honestly thinking that like John, Morse, and Lizzie didn't give a fuck, but Maggie was the only one that really felt bad for her.
Well, even when I walked into her room before I knew which room it was, I said she just has the most remorse, the most amount of guilt over anything. So clearly, she had a conscience.
One thing that also makes you know that she regretted it is she tried to like peace out as far away as possible. Everyone else stayed in this area. She legit got away with murder.
She did.
That's crazy.
I don't feel anything in this house.
Shows you that like there's like places that are literally like completely free of spirits.
Where is Lizzie? Did she pass on, you know?
Well, okay, this is what I would say. If you guys don't think Lizzie is here, it is 3 a.m. Holy shit, I did that perfectly. It's 3 a.m. on the dot. We gave some time for the spirits to come back to the house. What do you guys say we go back and do one more little seance in the basement? Because we've talked about that, hyped it up. I think it'd be fun just to go down there. We don't have to stay for long.
Did feel the creepiest.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was the gnarliest room in the entire house.
I think it'd be awesome, and it'd be cool to see if we can finally talk to Maggie, because we were so close with her.
There's no way there'd be any electrical energy on a freaking...
Well, look at this.
Oh my god, yeah, just like right around here.
Middle of where we're sitting.
What the?
Alright, now we know.
I hate it here.
Why?
I just feel so
You said that too.
uncomfortable.
You said that too. What's down here that's so different?
Just like makes me feel uncomfortable.
I also hate it down here. I can
Yeah.
feel somebody standing behind me.
I know. I literally was
That's what
thinking
I was
that. I was
about to
just
say.
thinking that, and
Whoa,
I
whoa, whoa.
cannot. I hate it. It
Can you
freaks me
need
out.
to chillax?
It
When-
freaks me out, dude.
Just wanted to note that when you said something moved to behind you, this went half. It was at 30 and now it's at 18. This is where the alleged murderer hid the murder weapon, which we think is an axe head that was recently broken off.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
The camera's moving.
It was?
You hear
Yeah.
it? Listen. It's creaking.
Ouch.
Oh god.
What the fuck is she doing?
It stopped creaking.
Like it was like twisting or something?
It was,
'Cause
it was moving.
Any spirits down here that want to communicate with us, it's our last chance, or your last chance to talk to us. You can talk to us through our device right here, or make a noise, make yourself known in any way you can. We're not here to hurt you, we're not here to scare you at all. We just want to know that you guys can talk to us.
The school they own is way scary. What
So
do you mean?
give us a sign if you're here.
I think I'm seeing something. But
What?
like, the camera looks like it's moving back and forth, but maybe I'm just fucking blind. Maggie, Lizzie, Andrew, they're not down here.
Yeah.
So what is?
Something negative.
They own a school, chat? Sam and Kobe own a school.
Who was that?
It's a drop. A water drop.
Is there any other sign that you can give us? You want to talk to us?
I did not know Sam and Kobe own a school. That's
Who are
crazy.
you?
We're not welcome down here.
Yeah, my heart's starting to like pick up for no reason.
I'm getting heart
Are you?
palpitations. Yeah, same. I was like, whew.
What? Everybody.
The blood of Jesus Christ covers us. We are holy. You are not welcome to come with us. You are not welcome to come near us. You cannot communicate with us anymore. Ever again. You're not allowed to acknowledge us. You're not allowed to talk to us. Do not come near us. Okay. We gotta leave.
We have to leave?
Did it get darker in here, or am I?
That's what I thought it-
Okay, I was gonna say it got
Oh
like.
wait, it did.
Yeah, it got really dark in
I
here.
think that turned off.
We should leave.
We have to?
This could be the best part.
Here's the thing. I totally understand that what you guys do is your job, but you guys are messing something that's bigger than yourselves. If
Oh,
you want
fuck.
to do it for views, I respect that.
For me, I live with this on a daily basis. You're not gonna get anything beneficial. It's not gonna give you that.
They're gonna get fucking.
You know what it is?
Yes.
And it's here.
Yes.
They gotta go! Leave!
Yo,
No.
there's a fucking. Did you? A fucking shadow just went. Yo,
You didn't leave when you told it to?
No.
yo,
No.
there's a fucking. Did you? A fucking shadow just went. See this like window right here? A fucking shadow just went like that. Boom.
Window.
You see that to the other room over there? Where we were standing and talking, boom, it went. Like right when you said that.
That no, wait.
Holy shit.
That is where the creeks were. Stas was literally just talking about the face over there.
Yeah.
I want us to go see this right now.
Yeah, it was.
I was taken to that. I was like, walking forward.
Is that where
Yeah.
you thought you saw it?
That's why I said we need to leave. Tell you I had physical reactions. We need to get the fuck out.
153.
Oh my fucking
Yeah,
god.
that's what I'm saying. My heart's beating really fast too.
What? I just got chills.
Ready to go now.
I see it too. Sam out.
Okay.
I don't know what
We
my
need
phone
to
is.
get out of here.
Leave my phone down.
Fuck that. Yeah, no.
What did you see?
See how you can see the light from this room barely? From the red, I know like our light is on, but you can barely see like another light's on in there.
Yeah.
The entire light disappeared and went like just like a giant like big object moved
Shout on.
across it and just completely blocked like
Because
this
I
plane.
literally I thought it looked like this, like light going back like behind you like this.
Yeah.
But there was something behind you too.
Before that happened, and I still feel it now, but my heart's like racing, and that is a rare thing for me to like get like
Yeah.
anxiety over something like this. But like I just started feeling nervous. As we stood up, she was just like, "It is over there too."
Oh fuck.
I told you guys like 30 seconds before. Hey, we're done. And then we wait 30 more seconds and shit hits the fan.
It's crazy that you
with
get
us,
to
I
see
guess.
it though.
I
That's the cool part.
rarely see anything. Like
Yeah.
when we do these adventures, it's like we usually just like hear stuff, or sometimes like, you know, we've had things fall over and stuff like that. But like actually seeing like a shadow person or figure,
Why did it just.
that was great. Like that, but like actually seeing like a shadow person or figure, that was
That's
crazy.
terrifying.
The fact that everyone's heart started racing,
Literally.
At the same time
And
too.
then,
and then chills everywhere, and then her heart is like 160 beats per minute. You think it was the same thing here in this room, in the dining room, as it was downstairs, or different
It
things?
was different. This one was harder.
And as we closed our eyes, that's when the lights decided.
I bet that's on the camera, like super creepily.
None of us were touching the camera.
Yeah.
Out.
Oh my god.
Holy fucking shit! You heard that, right?
Yes.
That was not any of us.
Was that in the dining room?
Yeah.
We just referenced that shit.
Dude, no.
She's crashing out. She's like, out.
My heart is thumping.
Do you see this? Like the green, if this was us that like turned it on, it would have been a motion sensor.
I'm not gonna lie.
It turned green, but then it turned green.
Why don't they just start throwing
So
holy
it
water
had
at
to have
everything?
been someone in
Something
there.
in there.
Something was in there.
Yeah.
She's in the dining room where the light just turned on.
The light just turned on?
The light just turned on.
Bro.
Turned on.
You have to be that far in for it to go off. So that means
Bro.
there's 100% something in here.
in here walking around.
100%.
There's something in there with them.
Like, shocked that girl.
Why are her toes out?
That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
There's just no denying it.
Because like
flat
you
out.
would have had to. I was 3 feet in there before it turned on. So that means something would have had to been in there to turn on the green
And
light.
I walked past here, and I was like, "Oh, it's dark." And then walked past there, it was like
Light.
it turned on, and you were
Yeah.
just like, "Oh."
I was like, I didn't go in there.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
What the bro?
All right, guys, as you can see, the sun is rising. It's
They
what,
slept
like 5
there.
a.m. right now?
They slept there. Okay.
4:52 a.m. My little thing literally says sleep well because we're supposed to be sleeping.
Oh my
5
god.
a.m. This is one of the latest investigations.
And how are they?
That's what I'm
No!
saying. We're gonna try to still get some sleep here, but just wanted to
I'm
film.
lost.
We survived the night.
We survived the night. We stayed all night.
If we
Yo,
just-
who are these girls? What is this? Chat, what is this 2-man, bro? 2-man at a haunted building? Maybe this is good content. Maybe we should do this.
Yesterday, you kept bringing up that there was like a butcher's knife, but we couldn't figure out what it meant. And then we found out something today. What'd you find out?
It's literally been driving me insane. Kevin, today I just haven't been able to get it out of my head, so I googled it. This is the first thing that pops up. Massachusetts author may crack Lizzy Borden murder case. And the most interesting note, Morse was also a butcher. Morse is the uncle who I was saying the entire time I believes he's who killed him. And Little, who's the author, believes he used a meat cleaver to kill the Bordens.
And again, before we
Wait,
even got
that's smart.
to the place, you said that like Abby found you beforehand.
Yeah.
And said that it was more, or she said the word Morse.
I guess that they really have no idea. The mystery
Yeah.
surrounding this is so crazy.
Exactly. I mean, if there was only Lizzy, the maid, and John Morse around and they were all in on it together for the money, then obviously the story is going to be mixed up. But I think it was John Morse. Case closed.
From someone who speaks to the dead, it was John Morse, no doubt.
Wow. That's crazy.
Guys, this is just day one of our adventure. Next up, the Conjuring House.
Oh,
One of the most famous houses in the United States for being
Bro, I need to move out, bro. We gotta move out of this state because why is every single fucking haunted building in Massachusetts or Rhode Island? Fuck.